My recent videos have gotten a little off the rails recently, so I'm going to try to lighten the mood by reviewing Wubbzy's Amazing World. Wubbzy is a kids' TV show that premiered from 2006 to 2010, which featured this adorable little... What the fuck is this? A gerbil? Fuck, whatever. This adorable little gerbil and his fun antics with his friends. This TV show was genuinely a big part of my childhood, and so was this game, so let's review Wubbzy's Amazing Adventure. In this game, you play as Wubbzy going through 3 different environments, trying to stop this big chicken bot, your friend Widget, who is a... bunny? Creative. You also have 2 secondary objectives. You want to collect these nuts and bolts that your friend Widget needs from the big chicken bot, and you can lose these nuts by either running into baby chick bots or hitting eggs. And the other objective is to, if I remember correctly, not attract the attention of Satan. Yeah, this is a secret that not many Wubbzy fans know about. In the episode Attack of the 50-Foot Fleagle, he adopts a tiny animal named Fleagle. Wubbzy loves him and lives with him for many years. However, if you overfeed a Fleagle, they gain more power. And one day, Wubbzy overfeeds him, and he grows to be 50 feet. He then begins to ravage the lands and cause chaos to the city, and he nearly takes over the entire galaxy before Wubbzy meets Satan. Drawn in by his Fleagle's deadly sin of gluttony, he makes him a deal. He will shrink his Fleagle and restore peace in the universe for a dormant spot in his soul. And if he did anything to anger Satan, well, Wubbzy wouldn't want to find out. This is why Wubbzy is reluctant to go over 666 nut bolts, but the player makes him do it anyways, and Satan wakes up. Wubbzy's physical body is taken over, and Satan destroys the entirety of Wuzzleburg before the entire world hears about the horror that has bestowed the tragic victims of Wubbzy. And that's the end of the first game. The second is Wubbzy's Underwater Adventure. Satan's a smart demon, and he knows that the world will be on the lookout for him, so he has to attack elsewhere for now. That's why he takes Wubbzy to Wuzzlantis to clean up all the life he can while he waits for the world to ease up on him. When Satan sees the inhabitants of Wuzzlantis, he frankly tries to kill them. However, their lives were taken, or perhaps saved, by a snappity snapfish. Satan goes to kill the fish, but during Satan's taunting of the fish, Wubbzy was trying to appease Satan one final time by lowering his shell count to 666 and praying to a non-existent god that his plan would work. He failed the universe by 1 shell. Now the world's still in total lockdown, trying to track Satan and waiting till it was confirmed that he was stopped. Except for America, which is where he struck next in the next game, Payday 2. You take the form of some bank robber with some silly masks. Now, the general game theory is that you play some bank robbers trying to get, and eventually do get, Satan killed. However, this is clearly incorrect. For one, Satan coming to the mortal world and taking physical being means that he can be harmed, proved in Wubbzy's Underwater Adventure. So, he needs to take out as many police officers as he can without causing too much suspicion. Once he kills all the police, he can reveal his true form, and there will be no one to stop him. But I'm in memes. That's just hypothetical. Sure, but here's the kicker. In Payday 2, there is an ability called Inspire. It's an odd one, because it allows you to revive dead teammates using only your voice. And who else can revive dead people using only his voice? Satan. But hey, that's just a theory. A Wubbzy theory. Thanks for watching. The next game of the series is Animal Crossing New Horizons. Wubbzy's body is starting to wither and decay, and before it's able to completely disintegrate, he sends him to Bill Cipher's prison bubble, where Wubbzy believes he's in the afterlife and makes imaginary friends. Unfortunately for Satan, all of his friends are animals, which is an issue, as he wanted to take the people he was attached to, use their bodies as vessels, and use Wubbzy's sadness as an energy to continue his reign of terror. However, he can work around it. He utterly decimated the entire island, taking all its inhabitants, and split himself into 4 different pieces to take their form. He uses this form in the sequel Five Nights at Freddy's, where he's now able to kill security guards, cause, why not? The next game of the series is Genshin Impact. As we all know, Satan's a total fucking weeb from this passage. It's common knowledge. He turns himself into a really hot anime god and sucks the life out of 2 twins because he has an incest fetish. See, this is why Satan's next form was Lynyrd Skynyrd, who sung Sweet Home Alabama. Trying to spread his power throughout the globe, he used planes often, and that's how he got into a crash. Lynyrd Skynyrd, or should I say Satan's, blood was spilled into the middle of the plane. When it was repurposed, it was used to create cell towers, which meant Satan could spread his impact throughout the entire world. He has taken over the bodies of every human being. 100 infection rate. No survivors. You are infected. I am infected. Everyone is infected. And that's why I'm giving Wow Wow Wubbzy's Amazing Adventure a 9.1. This is a little something for everybody.
Okay, it's childish, can't be no homegirl, drop it like the NASDAQ. Move white girls like this coat up my ass crack. Move black girls, cause man, fuck it, I'll do either. I love pussy, I love bitches, dude, I should be running Peter.
That's why he takes Wubbzy to Wubbland. Wub 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 Wubba Lubba Dub Dub!